So we'll talk here for a minute about getting out of your comfort zone. This is wildly important. Just like I said in the last video, basically in the last audio, however you're listening or watching, get out of your own comfort zone. It's just like a butterfly, to use the last analogy I used, in its cocoon, wanting to sprout out, and people wanting to help the butterfly out of its cocoon. But if you do that, it will not develop the strength through its adversity to be able to get out of its shell and fly. And one thing that I try to do as a regular case in my life is try to get out of my comfort zone as much as possible to learn new things and to get less comfortable with certain things and certain things that I may be used to, so I'll grow. And like I said in the last video, if you are green, you're growing. If you're ripe, you're rot. And that's so vitally important to consider. So starting I misspelled this, but starting a journey requires you to step outside of your comfort zone every now and then. It really does. It's part of the process. It's part of getting out there and getting things done. Is that you've got to achieve new goals and meet new people and see new things. Go to a trade show that you've never been to before. Going out to emailing somebody you've never felt before, and that's pretty easy to do. But picking up the phone and calling somebody, people are scared to death of this thing. And they're scared to death of a phone call and having that personal relationship with somebody they don't know. And what I do in sales is cold call a lot. I had to push through that comfort zone if I wanted to be successful in what I do in sales. But listen, if you're stuck in your head, you're dead. Like I said earlier, you've got to get out of there, and you've got to find techniques that can only help you get out of your comfort zone. Not only help you get out of your comfort zone, but also work on improving your weaknesses. Something I try every day is to improve on my weaknesses and to strengthen my strengths. And we're all going to have strengths. We're all going to have weaknesses. We're all going to have issues that we have. We're all going to have things we could do better. But my whole goal is to improve as a human every day that I'm here on Earth, and be a blessing to other people and add value to other people's lives through everything that I do. So get out of your comfort zone. Don't get stuck in something that you think you have to be comfortable in, because comfort kills. It not literally maybe, but it's just kind of like stepping on a rusty nail for 10 years, and you don't want to step off that nail because it might hurt, to have that nail removed from your foot. But you're comfortable. It's painful, but you stay stepping on it because it's something you're used to. You're used to that pain. Step off of that and get whatever that is. It's just kind of like the old question that a lot of people get asked at conferences. How many of you guys have teeth issues, or chew on one side of your mouth to avoid going to the dentist? And a lot of people will raise their hand if you ask them that in a crowd. That's just it's the truth is that a lot of people get comfortable and get kind of stuck in that rut of the comfort zone, and they never step off the nail. They never get the tooth pulled. They never get whatever is the issue, to step out of that comfort zone to get things better so they can grow. And like I said, if you're ripe, you're rotting. If you're green, you're growing. And that's so vitally important. I talked about that in my Outfitters Hunting Ranch and Guide Service ebook that I wrote years ago, and it's very true today. So you definitely want to keep that in mind. Get out of your comfort zone and fight for your improving your weaknesses on a daily basis.